Trying to see if the notifications are going out. Huh. Hmm. No. Hmm. No notifications are going out. That's nice. Real nice. Let's try to get out of that and see. Get down, little girl.
First few pounds coming off was honestly
Okay. I think it just went out. Good. So I was able to find it. Maybe the notification didn't go out because I didn't get it on my phone or on the TV. That's okay. Little girl, is that mine? What do you, that's mine. Thank you. Get your ball. Get your ball. No, that's mine. My sock. Who's here? Hello. Thank you so much. Lunch lady, are you in bed, girl? Yeah, that's Anichka on Wednesday. And Newt's over there. I gotta clean my kitchen. I have been, my God, I've been doing, watching, yeah, my kitchen's a wreck, but we're gonna clean it. I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna get it clean. Watching the Charlie Cook stuff all day. I can't see chat, so, because I've got this thing around my neck, so it's gonna wobble a little bit. I'm sorry if I make you guys dizzy. I don't mean to, but, this way you can see what, look what Wednesday's learned, you guys. She's decided that she likes, table food. Some of it. If it's cheese, she wants it. And I just can't tell her to get down. I don't know. Anne's place, hello. Hello, Luigi. Gotta be a woman for about what? He said bleeding from a hole makes you a woman, so Charlie Kirk got to be a woman for about 8 seconds. So any of the mods that are in here, you guys just get rid of the assholes. You know, you can have your own opinion or whatever, that's fine, but if you're gonna degrade a man who died, I'm not down for it, so you can turn around and leave out the same door you came in, or my mods can kick your ass out. I don't care which one happens. So I've got it on the TV so I could read chat sometimes when I turn around. So now I'm back here at the dishes. Where's my scrubbers? No. Anyways, I've been watching, yeah, all the Charlie Kirk stuff, and, you know, sorry, it's going to be loud. I'll try to be quiet. But it's hard to do when this thing is stuck in your face. I don't know if you guys have one of these where you set your phone in it, it goes around your neck. Usually you tie the strap around your waist that comes with it. I don't even know where that thing is anymore, y'all, the strap, to tell you the truth. That's supposed to make it not bounce around, but here I am. Anyway, so it's kind of like sitting on your chest, but it bounces around, and then you can't see directly what's in front of you. Because it's sitting right there. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is well on their way to the weekend. One more day, y'all. One more day. We're just working for the weekend. I made tonight for dinner, I just made, I put chicken in the oven. Because Beefcake had football. So I just put chicken in the oven, and then we had vegetables with it. That was it, you guys. Nothing fun here, but I mean, the chicken was good. The thing I like about doing it that way, is because it doesn't smell up my house. You know, listen, I'm a country girl. I like that fried food too. My stomach don't like it at all, but I like it. But I don't like the way my house smells after I fry stuff, so I like cooking in the oven and stuff like that. And then after that, you can take the grease from the chicken, as long as your animals are not allergic to chicken, and then mix it with their kibble, and they get a treat. I mean, not a lot of it, just enough to coat some of the kibble, you know, and it's good for them. As long as they're not allergic to it. Cheyenne, my other dog, before she passed, she was very allergic to chicken. And so she couldn't have that. But I always give my dogs like fish and fish pills and tuna fish and stuff like that. It's really good for them. Now, little girl absolutely loves frozen vegetables. And I didn't find out that until the last time she was in heat, when I couldn't get her to eat for 3 months. She hardly drank or eat anything. So I learned that just by being so worried about her not eating and drinking. I just don't know what made me think of it, but I was like, let me try some frozen vegetables. Y'all, little girl lived on frozen vegetables. The broccoli, the cauliflower, and the carrots. She lived on those for a month. She even wouldn't eat her tuna fish anymore. Y'all, look how bad my sink is. I'll show you how I clean it, though. My kitchen needs a good cleaning. Anyways, yeah. And the thing about them being frozen was that, you know, they're full of water. So she was kind of getting a little bit of water. So her vet was like, yeah, give her as much of that. She might have the runs, but she didn't. And he was like, just give her as much of that as she wants to eat. So I did. I'm really bummed about the whole assassination of Charlie Kirk. I'm sure you guys have all heard about it, probably seen everything, watched everything like I did. Y'all, I didn't even know who he was. It's probably terrible to say, but I didn't. I just knew these text messages started flying just through my family messaging thing we got going. And it was all the men. It was my 3 boys, their dad, and then my 2 sons-in-laws that were just freaked out over this. I was like, what the hell happened, you know? And so Beefcake came home and he's like, have you talked to Baby Chow? He didn't call him Baby Chow, that's what I call him. And I was like, no. And he said, you're going to be getting a call because who they're talking about is like, it's like a hero of his. I was like, what? How do I not know who his heroes are? How do you know who his heroes are? And I don't know who. I should be his hero. What the hell are we talking about? So then I had to start researching because I had to find out what my son thought of as a hero. And I mean, these men were going back and forth. None of us women were saying nothing. Not that we would have got a word in edgewise, I don't think. But, do you guys, okay, this is, all, I'm going to squirrel real quick, because I got to know. Do you empty nesters, like all that lives here is me, my husband, and we have our bonus child that lives here. Do you guys wait till the dishwasher is completely full before you start it? Or do you, like, just at the end of the day, always start your dishwasher? I gotta know. I always fill it up first. And it usually takes about, gosh, 3 or 4 days to fill it up. Because, you know, usually Beefcake and I just eat like a vegetable and a meat. That's it. So it's not like, you know what? We have a lot of coffee cups, and that's me. All these coffee cups you guys see, that's all me. It's all me. I've always got a coffee cup going and a water cup going. And so what I usually do is just wash them and stick them in the sink to dry there. But since I have to run this tonight because it's already full, I don't really have to wash them. Even though I guess what I'm doing is washing my dishes, and then that's, I guess, what I do. I wash my dishes and I stick them in the damn dishwasher. And then when it fills up, I start it. But a lot of people don't do that. Like my girls told me that they start theirs every night, every night regardless. Now, when I had all the kids at home, I did that because it was a lot of damn dishes. But I just don't see the sense in, you know what I mean? Like, what's the sense in it? I got enough dishes to last a couple days. I'm curious, though, about that. But anyways, back to squirrel myself back to Charlie. So I had to start researching because I didn't know who this man was. And y'all, my heart just, I just can't imagine. And then when I saw on social media, just like the jerk, he came in here a little while ago, you know, saying mean things, and happy that somebody's dead, even if you don't agree with their religion or their words or how they live their life and how they try to educate people that they feel led. You know, I mean, there's plenty of people I don't like. I don't hate anybody. I don't think that it wouldn't break my heart to see them dead, you know, especially like that. I mean, it was right there for the world to see, right? I mean, there's no way. So I was really blown away that and I knew it, I've heard it before, that, you know, people over on TikTok or whatever, and I just got a TikTok actually again, only because my son's on it now, and some of his shit's funny, some of it's not, and I'm just like, oh God. So I gave him a follow. I liked some of his stuff, and then I was like, this is retarded, I'm leaving. So, but, you know, that's all they do on my YouTube channels. They gave me a follow, and especially my boys, they don't want nothing to do with this. They think we're all nutty, which we are. It's all right. It's okay. Anyways, I was really saddened to see that much hatred towards somebody. I just cannot believe it, what goes on in this world, but terribly sad. So I talked to Baby Child a little bit tonight, and he was watching all the same stuff I did, and I'm telling you, the research I did, I was like, you know, why didn't I ever know about this guy? And let me be truthful with you guys. As soon as I do this one, then I'm going to go sit down and read chat just a minute. Let me be truthful with you guys. So I talked to Beefcake on the way home from football. He always texts me and lets me know when he's on his way home. And so I called him and I was like, I've done all this research on this guy, and he is somebody I could have heard myself listening to. I liked a lot of what he stood for. All right, we'll take a break. Let's drink coffee. Go look at chat. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hey, Eric. Good to see you. Anyways, I told Beefcake, I said, I'm really disappointed in a couple of things. And he was like, what's going on? And hi, Mary Jane Doe. And hi, everybody who's here, whoever's here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I really don't care. Just let the algorithm know that you've been here. Anyways, and I said, I guess I just don't understand. I said, today was the 24th anniversary, and I said, I'm not taking anything away from the man's death. It was horrible. I feel for his wife, his young children, even if he didn't have a family. I mean, to have that slathered all over the world now, your death. So anyways, hi, Eater, welcome. I was like, I feel like, and I don't want to say it out loud, I said, but I feel like 9/11 kind of got forgot about this year because of someone's death. And y'all forgive me for saying this, okay? I'm just telling you my realness of it, right? Like, how I process things, And I was like, I said, do you know how many people died the same day he died? Like thousands, right? Hi, Sean. Sean XKE, good to see you. It's been a minute. I said, and I understand that there's more people in the world mourning this loss and celebrating this loss, and we live in the age of technology and he's so worldwide known that I understand why his death is being, hey, Ash, Oklahoma girl. I understand why, we see more of his death than anything, but I said, I think we forgot that 24 years ago, hi, RC, we had one of the most horrific days in our country. And whether you believe it to be an inside job or an outside job, I'm not getting into that with anybody. But I said, I think it all got pushed to the side, and it makes me sad because a lot of those people lost that day. And it was like, for me, one of the days that changed my life. And he got quiet for a minute and he said, well, I want to explain it to you then. And I said, okay. And he said, look, he said, we weren't alive when MLK died or when JFK died. He said, but the way our kids, that generation, views Charlie Kirk, that is their MLK, and, their MLK. It's him. He was a hero to, it, at least the boys in our family, because he was a man and he spoke, a lot of from a man's perspective. And he said, and when he said that to me, you guys, I completely understood it. Oh, well, okay, Ash, you're a dude. Well, welcome. I live with an Okie, and I gave birth to an Okie. So we're kind of kindred spirits. Ash, welcome. So when he put it to me that way, I was like, wow, okay. Because baby child wasn't born when 9/11 happened, right? So a lot of these people, these college kids, which is where Charlie Kirk, had a lot of his ministry at. They weren't alive when 9/11 happened. So then I had to rethink things. You know what I mean? I had to, just because I, as a 54-year-old woman, am I 54? No. I'm 55? I'm somewhere there. Anyways, and just because I didn't know him doesn't mean that he didn't impact so much of my kids' generation. My baby child who's in, his last year of college, and so it made sense to me. And then I kind of felt guilty for thinking the way that I thought. But I'm always going to try to beat myself up over stuff, but I'm really trying not to do that because how old am I? I'm 56, lunch? Oh, shoot fire. Holy cow. There's no way, wait a minute, I can't be 56. My oldest daughter's 40, and I'm 15 years older than her. Is my oldest daughter 40 or is she 41? She's 40. I think she's 40. So I can't be 56. Because if I'm 56 and she's 40, that means she was born when I was 16. She wasn't. Oh my God, I'm so confused. Shut up, RC. To be honest, I was not aware of his existence until today, but my heart is aching for his family. Yes. Yeah. I just can't believe so many people are so rude. I mean, there are people that I didn't like. And they're alive today. I don't like their political stance. I don't agree with the way that they believe. I don't, you know what I mean? But I would never, ever be grateful that someone died. Oh my God. And make fun of it. I mean, just out there using bullhorns and making videos and putting on TikTok and dancing and singing and going through their neighborhood. Y'all, that's pure evil. But was I double? Now I'm questioning if I was double nickels then or double. If I was born in 1969, I was born in 1916, August 12th, 1969. My oldest child was born February the 12th, 1985. Hi, Tashi. Hi, Sierra. 57? Oh my God. Wait a minute. We got to stop this. How old is, let's see, this is 2025. So my daughter is 40 years old, correct? Yes. My oldest daughter's 40 years old. I just had my birthday. I'm so lost. How? But that looks like I had her when I was 16, when I actually had my second child when I was 16. Nathan, how are you, love bug? Both in 68 and I'm 50, born in 68 and I'm 57. Well, then I guess I'm 56. My mom's 63. She was born in 62. That doesn't help me. Why do you feel sorry for me when I turn 70? See, I thought I had it figured out because I know my oldest daughter, I'm 15 years older than her. I've only got to count by fives, right? To always know my age and her age. But I think it screws me up whenever, like, my birthday comes. Anyways, it doesn't matter. If my daughter was here, she would tell me. She knows. But if you say I'm 60, I mean, no, see, I'm not 60. Oh my gosh. I am 56. I'm freaking 56. We convinced my mom she was 60 when she was 58. That is terrible. That's terrible. I'm 45 and expecting twins. Ashley, you poor sweetheart. Woo! You're going to need a lot of prayer, sister. Oh, God. Can the mods just take care of the trash? No, I mean, more power to you. Listen, at 45, see, I can't even tell you. I had my first one when I was 15. I had my last one when I was 34. And so I don't know what I was doing at 45, but I guarantee you having one much less too. So Chris, you can leave now. Fucker. Who the fuck you think you are? You don't tell me I'm trash, bitch. This is my channel. What the hell's wrong with you? 34 for me too was rough on my body. You know, Christina, honestly, I have to say that I had great pregnancies. I did. I loved being pregnant. I felt the best I ever felt when I was pregnant. My thyroid was actually perfect the whole time I was pregnant. Who knew? The only thing was that I did develop diabetes when I was pregnant with my last one. Can I see your post, girl? Yeah, but I just came over here to look, and I saw you said I was 56 because you know what year I was born. And your mama, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to keep up with it. Hey, Lolly. Just going to put it out there. I really CBA getting up. We have bad storms lately, and I've got to work in them. I'm so sorry, Nathan. But you know what? Cheers to having a job, Big Daddy. Cheers to having a job. I'd love to have a baby again. I would love to be pregnant again. Oh my God, I loved pregnancy. I was so good. It was so good. Now I felt like by the time I had the third one, because I had my kids a year apart. My first three were all a year apart. So I had three by the time I was 18. By the time I had Huck, my oldest son, I was only 18 years old. I felt like, I remember that when I brought him home, I just felt like tired all the time. All the time. JK! Hello, you. But like even when I had baby chow when I was 34, I mean, I worked until the day before I had him, and the only reason, no, I worked until the day before I had him, and the only reason I stopped then is because I had a doctor's appointment at lunchtime that day, and I went in, and he asked me if I was ready to be done with the pregnancy, and I was like, no, I mean, everything's fine, I'm fine. And he said, are you still working? And I was like, yeah, I work, I just take it a little bit easy. And he's like, I feel like you should probably take off the weekend, and then we need to talk about being induced on Monday because I had diabetes. And he said, you're not controlling your diabetes. I didn't even try, y'all. I didn't try. I'm not gonna lie. The minute the man told me I was a diabetic, I was like, I need some chocolate. Not kidding you. I was craving jalapenos until they told me I was, I'm telling you, it's a total mind game when you're told you can't have something. At least it was for me. Or maybe it's just because I am hard-headed. That's probably what it is. But Ashley, God bless you, honey. God bless you. Do your thing, girl. I hope you got some help living around you. Let's go smoke. So I won't be watching. I won't be able to see the TV. Y'all, I still ain't cleaned out this back porch. Oh, my lighter's not out here. What you doing, Lucifer? What you doing, buddy? They got new balls yesterday, you guys. Oh, where's my lighter? Anyone? Oh, I see it. When I took that sock away from little girl. Anyways, I don't think this back porch at all is going to get cleaned up before the winter comes because I just don't feel like doing it. I just don't have the want to. I try to sweep it. Other than that, then the dogs shred more paper. Just don't see it happening. Beefcake asked me if I wanted him to start the hot tub. I was like, what for now? What for now? The way that our September and August has been, as cold as it's been, I think it's going to be freaking freezing here. And we would have to refix it for the winter. I was like, don't even start now. It'll probably be too cold by the time next month comes. What a mess. Last time that we talked, hold on, oh, were you here during the protesting? Yeah, that was a wild one, wasn't it? I lost my ever-loving mind, Ash, but I'm glad you came back. I've got it put together pretty good now. What part of Oklahoma are you in? My baby child was born in Claremore, and my beefcake was born in Tulsa. "16 weeks and 4 days. Bless you, honey. Why don't you run it in the winter? That would be fabulous." Girl, I'm too cold for that stuff. It is nice, but it needs to be, it would it would freeze because it's outside. Now, my sister's is in her garage, and somehow she runs hers the whole time. I don't know. Just to me, it's just too damn cold. It's too damn windy. So we winterize it, and it hasn't been unwinterized all this year. I ain't trying to take the polar plunge. Near McAllister. Oh, I've never heard of that. I've been watching some weather channels because it's JK. It's gonna snow a lot. I hope so. I want a really hard winter. I really do. Let me tell you guys what happened last night. Oh my God. So I was talking to C on the phone, and I was sitting on the couch or on the chair, and I noticed something on the top of my wall up there by my wood. And I was like, is that like something that flew in? Because we got these eight spotted moths that all hatched out here. Well, uncocooned or whatever you call it, whatever they do out of a cocoon. So I thought it was one of them. And so I walked up to the wall so I could see it better. It was at the very top. I couldn't reach it. Y'all, it was okay, I'm going to try not to exaggerate. It was the second biggest spider I had ever seen in my life. I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. The biggest spider I've ever seen, that of course wasn't in a tank like a tarantula like those crazy people have, was a wolf spider in Texas. That was terrifying. But It was the largest spider I had ever seen in my house. Well, there was, everybody was asleep here. And if it's a little spider, I can kill it. But if it's bigger than, well, I want to say bigger than my hand, but that's a lie. It was not bigger than my hand, but that's the way it felt it felt that way in my brain. Okay? So I was staring that spider down and I watched it the whole time. And I asked C to take a look at it to tell me what kind of spider. She's like, nope, because I won't be able to sleep tonight. So I watched the damn spider, stayed on the phone with her for like an hour. It finally went to the corner of the room. All right. Then I walked in the kitchen, honest to God, got another cup of coffee, came and sat back down to watch the damn spider, correct? Guess what? The spider was gone. I was like, holy shit. Oh no. So I didn't mess, didn't fuss. I was like, well, hopefully it's found its way outside. Maybe that's what it's doing. It's trying to get to the fireplace and get the hell out, you know? Well, then this is the God's honest truth. I sat down to the computer to look up some stuff on my computer and I was just done. I was putting my earphones up. I was wrapping it all back up. And all of a sudden I saw that little fucker come from behind my desk, across my desk and into the drawer. Y'all, I thought I was going to lose my freaking mind, right? Because if I wasn't done, I wouldn't have been paying attention. I'd have been looking at the damn screen. Y'all, it was terrifying. So anyways, I was like, oh God, now it's in the desk. Like I'm never going to be able to go live on StreamYard again. Because until Beefcake or somebody goes through the desk and make sure it's not doing anything, you know, like having babies or something. And then, so I was still talking to her and we had said goodnight and I was fixing to go to bed, and honest to God, the damn spider is now on the floor next to the baseboard. But now it's coming the same way that it went across. So it was like going towards the back door of the laundry room that way. And I was like, I couldn't, I thought, should I throw a shoe at it? No, I'm just going to miss. So I started looking for a chemical, right, to spray. I'm sorry, I'm not saving spiders. All of you spider saving people, more power to you. They have about 20,000 kids in their lifetime. I don't feel bad about killing spiders in my house. I'm not having it, and I'm not trying to put them outside where they could come back in. I'm scared. I will live with a mouse any day of the I will live with 3 mice in my house any day of the week than to ever live with 1 spider. I will live with a snake loose in my house. Not a snake like a real poisonous snake, but like a garden snake or one that's just chilling on the light post or something. You know, I will live with that before I will live with 1 spider. And that's no joke. And I am not exaggerating that. So the spider's right there, right? I could tell it crawled out the drawer, jumped on the ground. Now it's headed back the other way, but it's just frozen still. Didn't know what to do. I could have pointed it out to the dogs, but then I didn't want my dogs eating a damn spider because I love my dogs. Nobody does that. And I looked over at Wednesday. Wednesday probably would have got it. And I was like, no, I don't want my cat eating a damn spider. So I went in the kitchen. The only thing I could find, because I have no more bleach left, was the damn Dawn dish spray. So I went back over, slowly moved the chair out of the way. The damn spider didn't move. It's probably like we were facing off. I guarantee that spider was staring me down. And I started spraying like nobody's business, and that bitch ran right back underneath the desk. And if you think I've gone over to the desk or pushed the chair onto the desk or touched anything on the desk, no. And there's been no men here today. They all got home late, and they all went to bed. So that spider is still in that house somewhere, and I pray to God it's over by the desk. So until somebody goes through that desk, pulls out the desk, cleans out the desk. Oh, I might be able to get my desk cleaned out for free now. Oh, this is a horse of a different color, y'all. Oh my God, that is a great thought. What I can do, here's what I could do. I've got 4 drawers in the desk, and I just keep piling shit into it, right? And then I got a junk drawer. All I got to do is tell Beefcake and these boys that I can't clean that out because I know there's a spider in it. Y'all, they'll do it for me. Oh my God, that's genius. Y'all, I'll just have to repent about that lie later, but I'm going to tell you what. If it'll work, it'll work. Oh, maybe that's what I was supposed to learn from the spider. That's how you get people to clean your drawers out. Got it. All right. You ladies are welcome to use that at any time. Just give me full credit for coming up with it. Damn, that is a great idea. I mean, I don't go in the attic because I don't want to see a spider. I don't clean out the fireplace because I'm scared of a spider. This is brilliant. That's brilliant. That's good. That's good brain work right there. You just have to talk yourself through it. Then it'll come to you, and then you use that shit for everything it's worth. I'm going to do it. I'm going to let you guys know. I guarantee you. Baby child said he's coming over this weekend. Did he say to see me? No, he said, I'm coming over this weekend. And he used my bonus child's name. He's like, to see his best friend. And I was like, hey, what? I was like, dude, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. And he's like, well, that means I'm coming to see all of you. I was like, then why couldn't you just say, I'm going to come and see you, Mom? And that means all of them. No, you had to use your best friend's name. And that means that me and your dad are involved in it. I mean, I don't care about your dad either, but you could have, I was like, there are times that you are allowed to stretch the truth a little bit. You know, kind of like my dad that calls me and I answer. I'm like, hey, Dad. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I meant to call your sister Dawn. What the fuck? I'm like, Dad, you know, there are times in your life that you absolutely should lie to your children. And this is a prime example. You don't ever accidentally call one of your kids and tell them that you meant to call their sibling. What the fuck is wrong with you? And he just started laughing and he's like, oh, I'll talk to you too. I was like, oh, negative. I got to go. I got to go. And make sure you call my sister the next time you want to call me too. Y'all, the stuff that goes on. Anyways, baby child's coming this weekend. I have bonus child here. Beefcake will be gone with his mom all day tomorrow, but I guarantee you by Sunday, they'll have all them damn drawers cleaned out. This is brilliant. Let's go back in here and look at Leaning on TV. See, I'm not kidding you. That spider was right down there, and it started out like way up here. And it went over there, and then I disappeared, and then I guess it went down there, and I was sitting at the computer, and it came from there straight into that drawer right there. And oh my God, I thought I was going to lose my fucking mind. I think I did for a minute until I saw it on the floor, and I was like, checkmate, I got you. Nope, that bitch took off. I hope that it swallowed some of that Dawn dishwash. I mean, Dawn dishwashing liquid's supposed to take out everything, y'all. Oh, it's beautiful sunrise. I just looked. Oh, Nathan. I still have 5 hours till sunrise, Nathan. I get to go do something fast-moving spiders, hopefully harmless. And that sucker was huge. I'm not kidding you. The legs on it, oh my God. I think that was the most terrifying part was the legs. I mean, I know how fast I can move with 2 legs, but with 8 legs, those little suckers can move. You hear me? I thought that was Windex. Now I'm telling you, that Dawn dishwashing liquid, it takes there is not one stain any of you can bring me as long as you haven't washed the stain. You could bring it to me 2 weeks later as long as you haven't washed it, and I can get it out. There's not one, not even grease. I ain't kidding. I'm a professional. Do you know what they are yet? Oh, good idea, yeah. Yes, it is still September. Trying to figure out names for my twins. Oh. I figure out names for my future dogs. That's what I do. Can you all do me a favor? Pause for the cause. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I really just don't care. But I appreciate you doing that. It lets the algorithm know somebody saw something in here. Leanie's worse than Walmart with Halloween decorations. I'm almost done. I feel like I shouldn't tell you guys this yet. I feel like I should tell you through the fall tour, so I will, but I will let you guys know that I am so proud of Beefcake, and I will explain why during the fall tour. I'm just about done, just about. Love, yeah, he did a great job on it, didn't he? Did you or are you going to get your dog pregnant again? Yes. I think she goes back in the heat the end of October, early November. Yes, I am. Aussie True Crime, hello, sister. Are they grasshoppers and things you can hear? Those are crickets. Yep, that's a cricket you hear. And it sounds like it's probably in the garage. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I always hit the like. It's my love language at this point. Well, thank you so much. I really do think, where'd you get the, hey, 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 hey. You know what? That's mine, buddy. So Anichka got one and you got the other. Actually, they're not even mine. They're baby chows. And I was wearing them and I'm going to get in trouble. Hey, Newt. 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 That's mine. Drop it. Drop it, Newt. Newt, drop it. Are you going to drop it? Newt. That's mine. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. That's a good boy, buddy. Yeah, you a good girl. Oh yeah, you a good girl. So you both had them, huh? Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Go get your chicken. Go get it. Go get it, Nunu. Who's that? Aussie True Crime, 15 months? Aussie True Crime, can you check and see if I'm still a member to your channel? Because what had happened was, hi, Miss Barbara. You were already here. Is that our Miss Barbara? Is that my mama? Because she was already here and she already said hi to me. Make sure that that's mama, please. All right. What had happened was I lose Beefcake's debit card all the time. It's a thing. It's it's just what I do. And when I lose Beefcake's debit card, he then has to cancel the debit card, and then he has to get another one submitted. So everything he's got tied with the card obviously gets canceled, and then he has to redo everything. Well, then when he got tired of me losing my debit card, or his debit card, I don't own a debit card, he was like, I'm done with this, like, I'm gonna give you this credit card. And I was like, no, I don't put nothing on credit, can't do it, no, no. And he's like, well, listen, He said, whenever you go out of town, you're going to need it. Well, then I'll lose that too. And he's like, and we'll put all of your StreamYard stuff and your, because I only am a member of yours. That's it. That's it. That's the only membership I have is Aussie True Crimes. And so then I ended up losing that. And then the last time I went out of town, he handed me another credit card, and this time it had my name on it. And I was like, who told you you could take a credit card out my name? He's like, well, you keep losing all of mine. And I'm tired of resetting everything that I've got coming off of what cards. Like, I handle all the bills, and this is kind of messing me up. So if you want to lose yours, and then you reset whatever you're going to put on it. And the other problem is when I go out of town, Beefcake usually will book my rooms. But if I don't have the credit card that he booked with, along with an ID that matches it, I can't freaking get it. And he's like, from now on, we could just book the rooms on this credit card that has your name on it, and there won't ever be a problem anymore. Okay. Here's what happened tonight. Well, anyways, so before I go squirrel over there, Aussie, I'm pretty sure that my membership was not put on the credit card with my name. All right, so here's what happened tonight. Tonight, I had to go pick up some medicine from the pharmacy, and I had to get some fruit, because y'all know me and my fruit, gotta have it, right? And I came out of Walmart, and there was this shady looking guy trying to get the biggest TV I ever saw in my whole life in his little car, and I'm driving a truck, and I was so scared in my brain that he was going to ask me if I'd mind, if he could pay me to take his TV to his house if I follow him. I was like, oh God, I got to get the hell out of here. Y'all, I haven't told Beefcake yet this because I know it's in the truck, but I had my keys, my phone, my credit card, all in my hand that I pulled out of my pockets, and the bag I had, and I put it all in the car, or the truck, and then I drove up like 3 spaces, so that he wouldn't ask me to do that, because y'all know I would have done it for free, but I would have been scared. Hi, whoever that new person is, because I cannot read any of your name. Anyways, so then when I got home, I was like, oh shit, did I put that credit card back in my wallet? And I did not, and I couldn't find it. And I'm sure it's in the truck. I'm just not good with, I cannot be trusted with, I just have too much going on in my mind that I don't think about things that are important. Oh, is that Francois? I can't read it on the... Is that Francois? Because I can't read it on my TV. It just shows circles or something. Hi, Francois. Thank you so much for coming in. And also, thank you for promoting my channel. I appreciate that so much. I'm selective reading, am I? Or is Lunchy? All right, let's go back in here and just... I'm not selective reading. I'm in and out in front of the TV. So, I'm not trying to be... Hey, Newt. Newt, that's mine. Buddy. Newt. Newt. Did you do it? Did you do it, Newt? You did it. Is that mine, Newt? Newt. Drop it. Newt. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. You mad? You sad, buddy? Don't you be sad, buddy. You shake? Oh, thank you, buddy. He's such a good boy, Newt. Except for you eat all my towels and my socks. You got balls and you got your chicken and paper and boxes. Why do we do this every time? Huh? Why do you chew up all the towels, Newt? Let's take a look at the damage you did. Oh, Newt Stuffer. You can have it. It's yours. You're welcome. You happy again? Newt, are you happy again? You are? Yeah? Quit taking my towels, Brat. Stop it. Stop taking my towels, Newt. Yeah, he talks with his eyes. When he's in trouble, them eyes he just kind of squints them at you. It's hysterical. As the world turns. I never watched that. Bye, Ann. The dog's gonna chew on my neck when I'm asleep. Doubtful. Doubtful. These dogs think I hung the moon. They do. And Newt doesn't, he sleeps beside me. Little girl, give me that sock. That's mine. Thank you. Good grief. This is it. Socks. Cheyenne used to go collect all the socks. See, this is baby chow sock. My feet got cold. I needed some. And Cheyenne used to collect all the socks, and she would bring them right to me. She never chewed up socks. These two collect socks to chew them up, and towels. See, look at that one right there that Newt brought in from God knows where. And remember the other night, Nichka was eating a towel, and Newt was, one of them was eating a towel. And I said, is that my new towel? And sure enough, y'all, it was one of my new towels. But Beefcake says I've lost control. I probably have, but you know what? Can't sweat the small stuff, you know? Can't sweat the small stuff. Can't see chat. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I really don't care. Just let the algorithm know somebody was in here with me. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm not going to stay on much longer. I just wanted to chit-chat for a little while. I think I've probably bored you guys half to death with my dumbass stories, but I will tell you this. I guarantee you that whole spider thing, why does this do this? Probably because I wait till it's freaking... Son of a biscuit eater. I don't even know what I was saying. See there? Oh, the spider story? That's gonna work. I have to tell you, it is. I know it. But I'm trying to get better with the lives. I'm still not comfortable enough to schedule lives, like put a schedule on them. Just because things are still kind of crazy in the family. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing. Watch this. I'm trying to think. Wait. Now, this is why if you have a husband like, here, let me put it down. If you have a husband like myself, you need, well, I have mine in a tray, right? But you need a tray in the tray. Or even if you don't have a tray for both of them, you need a tray under your coffee pot. And here's why. Because sometimes my husband will start coffee, because when he wakes up, I always have coffee going. But if I know he's working from home or whatever, like I let him do his own coffee for the most part. and he's impatient. So he just grabs the pot off of the coffee maker, and so it's still dripping and shit, and look what happens. Oh, shit on a biscuit. See that? So if I didn't have that, this would be much worse. Just so you guys know, I'm trying to tell you about real life stuff that goes on here, okay? So then you have to take all this apart and clean the coffee, and then I guarantee you within 3 days, it'll look just like that again. Anybody else got that problem? Grabbing the coffee pot too soon? I'm like, hey, you could just make a cup of coffee in the Keurig while you're waiting. But I get it. If you don't, you get used to your own type of coffee. So, Keurig coffee is a lot, what do you call it? A lot more, stronger, if you ask me. I guess it depends on what kind you buy. Oh, see, I just spilled coffee in there. Sorry, my thing's moving around a lot. There's a little girl out there barking, keeping the neighbors awake. Y'all bored yet? What is that? Oh. All right, guys, I'm gonna deep clean all of this, and I don't want to keep you guys and bore you half to death while I'm doing this, but now that I started it, I gotta finish it. So, how long have we done? We've done, I don't know how long we've done. A little over an hour. That sounds good. All right, so I'm going to get off of here, and me and Newt fought over that thing, and he left it. Okay. Little girl! She's out there barking at Mr. Joe's house. Anyways, I'm going to let y'all go, get to bed. Everybody get to bed, get some sweet dreams. I'm going to finish deep cleaning my kitchen. And I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here. On the way out, if you didn't hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, please do that. Thank you to the mods that held down chat for me and kept it clean. I appreciate you guys so much. Even the ones that, people that hung out in the bushes and didn't say a damn thing. I appreciate you too, just for the watch. Thank you so much for that. I will see you guys soon, and you could bet on it. Be good or be good at it. Love you guys so much. See you later.